about it, or unless you want to see the banter, that is totally fine as well.
I did look into this, the rankings, not a lot, but like briefly earlier today. So, I mean, I remember the first time that I didn't play the cup the second time I came back because that was right at the beginning of the season. But I did play the cup the first time I was here, like a long time ago. Actually, maybe we've had it. Maybe this will be the fourth time this cup has come back.
The Jungle Cup.
I think we had a remix one time. I think we had two little Jungle Cups.
Cup remix?
Jungle Cup remix, and then this is the fourth time, I think, possibly.
Ooh, I don't think we had a Jungle remix.
Pretty sure we did.
Are you looking it up?
Let's see, Little Jungle Cup. So this is March 2022. Somebody has a post about Little Jungle Cup. Also September. Yeah, see? September 28th, 2021, March. And then here we go. Top 5 teams, Little Jungle Cup remix.
Well, snap.
September 1st, 2022. So I'm pretty sure this is the fourth time we've had this cup, and one time it was a remix.
What's
up, Lachlan?
Do you remember?
I didn't play it.
Yeah, okay.
Because I think it was like the first week of the season. So like some people were playing Little Jungle Cup. I was just playing Open Great League.
Yeah.
Just to like to see like some of the new mons and stuff, right? So
was that after the big update, like the one where like Lantern got Surf and Tentacruel got Scold and all that?
Well, it says September 2021, so that would not have been that one.
Okay. When was that again?
Oh, maybe that was the Lantern Surf one. But it was before the Wing Attack buff, yeah.
Right. The Wing Attack buff came, what,
like
one season later?
It was right after It was right after Worlds.
Yeah, right.
And then the Wing Attack buff was December. Was the next season. Right like a couple days, literally like 5 days before Toronto Regionals, so... Which, by the way, are you like happy or disappointed with the updated ranking, the Worlds stuff?
World stuff?
For next season, the play Pokemon next season, like how they're going to be doing like championship points.
Watch this space, because like I don't know if I'm gonna have to rely on flying to different regionals to get enough points, or like I can't really see there being many local tournaments in Adelaide. Like the interest is.
You just Fish. You just need to win one. Like, don't be so.
I mean, is the
yeah? If you win one, you're qualified.
So, yeah, you're auto qualified there.
Or top 2 at IC. So just do what you did last time, and you'll be fine.
Well, no, I have to do one better than what I did last time.
No, you did top 2 at IC.
Yeah, now it's yeah, you're right. What about
it's still going to be top 2 at IC?
Yeah.
Probably not. I don't know exactly, but
Mr. Mumbles, hey, just open.
Hey, what's up, Mr. Mumbles?
Yeah, okay. If I just open my own store and then just, I mean, does it have to be in a store? Why don't I just run my own locals and be the only competitor every time?
I think you need at least 4 competitors or more for the tournaments.
So I do know for local, we've got in South Australia where I am, there's a very small core group that I could probably convince to come out enough times that we can just get the qualification by default.
You just need to find a Pokemon professor. You can only host 1 tournament a month per store, I think.
Okay. That's
I think you need to find a Pokemon professor, because they need to be there, and they need to be qualified in like Pokemon Go.
I am a professor.
Are you Australian? Lachlan asks.
I think he's talking to you.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm not Australian. What the fuck?
He wishes
Do
though.
I sound Australian? Look at the sun in the back. It's beautiful sun,
Yeah,
and it's
reflecting
summertime.
off the back of his head.
Yeah, showing off my shiny. He didn't know?
Oh, so you're a French fish?
Yeah, see?
Mais oui.
Yeah, so I don't know about these local tournaments. Like, I don't think you can get that many points from the locals. But I do know there is a Toronto Regionals.
Okay.
And you know what you should do? You should come to a regional that I'm planning on going to that's like, maybe it's not like as far for you to travel. Los Angeles. That's like on the coast. It's on the like far west, bottom west coast.
Why don't you meet me halfway and go to New Zealand?
There's no way New Zealand's halfway. Do you know how far it is from Toronto to LA? It's a long flight.
It's still pretty far for fish.
Come on, if you come into North America, like LA's like not that far for you. Like it's the closest you can get.
It's
okay.
The closest North America.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, just like
it's not till May. You have a lot of.
Actually, so in May, the family and I are taking a trip to Italy. So, I've already told them that I'll probably be detouring to one of the other countries to participate in a regional there.
Oh, Italy, eh?
Yeah.
Whereabouts in Italy?
Just around the place. Just around.
Around the place?
Around, yeah.
It's a pretty big country.
Yeah. And so it'll be mostly the southern regions.
I was in Italy in 2016, I think was the last time I was there. I've been to quite a few. I've been to Sicily. I've been to Rome, Venice, Padova. Been to quite a few places. My great aunt lives in Rome, so I visited her when I was there. And
is she Italian, or did she move there?
She's Maltese.
She's Maltese.
But her husband, who's now dead, is Italian.
Okay.
I mean, Malta is like pretty close to Italy, right? So they're like, if they're fluent in Italian, like you probably wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
Firebrand highly recommends Cinque Terre.
Okay, interesting.
Or the
Do the Ant says he's here for Lyle, which is awesome. Let's go, Do the Ant.
Yeah, and as always, the sudden influx of love for Lyle is very disconcerting.
Yep.
Lachlan's redeemed dab. Go ahead.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Yeah.
Dab.
When you're ready.
When you're ready, yeah. Go for it.
Off you go.
Yeah, right after you.
There you
go. Taco Dog?
Hey, Taco Dog. I wanted that every day. Like, who invited you? How did you get here?
Who? Taco Dog?
No, you.
I don't know. I probably like kicked your ass in a few tournaments or something. You were like, this guy probably knows his stuff. Let's see if I can get him on here.
No, I kicked your ass a bunch, and you threatened to beat me up so hard that I'm like, all right, I'll put you on the stream. Just don't hurt me.
Green Tea does have a good point.
Yep, and that's how it will stay.
I've been doing a better job of opening and sending recently, so I'm back. Lyle never opens yours. That is very true, Taco Dog. That is very true.
Durant.
Here we go. Lachlan. Hello.
Lachlan, are you going to... Wait, did I already ask you if you were going to Worlds? I think you said no, right?
No, I'm not invited to Worlds.
Well, you can go as a spectator.
+1.
No, Fish has 2 spectator passes.
No, but I'm not
already
his
promised
spectator.
them away.
I know. I was thinking it through. I'm like, well, I know fish. I know fishy legs. I seem to know both of the fishes from Australia.
And
I know Valiant
Vish
Fish
as well.
and Vish is basically fish.
Pretty close.
And Vish.
Yeah. We have a weird pattern emerging down here. Maybe it's time to rebrand to LF Fish.
Yeah. Well, you finally got your. I was thinking about you the other day. You finally got your long-awaited
My Kamal went to
Pokemon.
study this morning.
I caught one when it was
When I
here.
woke up from my sleep and it got its sleep hearts.
I was really worried because like there was about like 30 minutes left in the event and I hadn't caught one yet. I was like, oh god. And then I went for a walk and I found one. Luckily, it didn't run away. So
Just wait for it to become a beast in GBL.
well, I have one now.
And-
Fish definitely didn't catch any, guaranteed.
What a bet.
Were they
When they give
spawning
it
more
locks on.
in Australia? Like
Yeah, it's all
No,
you can see.
I haven't seen one in the
Like
wild.
how
it should be a regional, right? It should be a regional. Am I right or no?
Should be regional to
Yeah,
Hawaii
a
because
Japanese
that was
regional.
the region they were first discovered in.
Yeah, but it's like it's a koala, isn't that like?
Yeah, but then it was also found in Palladia. So, like, it should be in Hawaii, Spain, and Australia, and that just doesn't
Palladia.
make sense. Paldea, whatever you want to call the Gen 9 region.
Yeah, we do have another Ducklet Cup. It's Lyle and Fish Day of the week. It is.
God of War.
Welcome in. Yeah.
G'day.
I mean, whenever they buff wing attack, you know, if the wing attack users are going to be out in full force here, right?
Yeah. Wib attack. There, you gotta put the ampersat.
Okay, so you can see here, there's a few wing attackers in the top 20. Even Pelipper's here. If you want to get crazy and run some like weird like
Tower.
ABB double water flying strat.
Little Cup Charizard looks amazing.
Oh, I think
If you've got a little cup Charizard built fish, we need to have a conversation about what you're using your elite TMs on.
I have a little cup Altaria built, but I didn't use an elite TM on it, and it's rank 8. It's really good in this cup.
A Little Cup Pelipper.
It's such a shame that Onyx wasn't featured in the wild this adventure week because it would have made finding that Steelix really easy for a lot of people.
I mean, I already have Steelix saved for this thing, but I mean, the amount of I've been actually happy with this adventure week because there's so many Aerodactyl. Like, it's really good. I think I literally got like 6 shiny Aerodactyl since the start of this event.
Far out. I wonder if I've got any shinies. Because I've been
See,
catching
here you
while
guys
I'm
are
at work.
flooding over Little Cup, and I'm like, Ultra League's looking real nice right now.
Yeah, I'll probably play Ultra League mainly because definitely I haven't played GBL in a few days, but if you're like past a certain point in like the ELO range, like people don't play like the specialty cups, right?
Oh.
They just play like open. So I probably won't get many battles if I try to play this other cup.
So God of War, that is Lachlan, who
We have an
is
intruder.
an
Never mind.
yeah, he just likes to jump in on streams.
Sorry, I escaped from Twitch chat and somehow jumped into the voice channel. Don't
we
ask
gotta-
questions.
He's an admin of
We
the
gotta
Pallet
block
Town
him out. We gotta lock this guy out.
He's got admin right. He's one of 4 people with admin perms on the server, so I couldn't lock him out. Well, I technically could.
You
but
could.
I wouldn't do that to him.
Bro, I don't even have admin rights. This is bullshit. I'm done.
Sorry,
streaming.
Lyle. I'm secretly a higher tier than you because I'm Australian.
Yeah, I'm getting North Americanist here. All right, you want to jump in, Fish?
Yeah. I'm wondering, like, why Ducklet is so much higher ranked than Pelipper.
Probably because of the Brave Bird, like the nuke buff, debuff nuke combo, sort of like Sim Hero-ish type stuff, right?
Yeah.
You bait with a Bubble Beam, you land a Brave Bird.
Yeah.
Plus, Blade Bird hits harder than Hurricane, right? Plus, I think it's probably bulkier. Like, it's got a 435 stat product, whereas let's see what Pelipper's is. Pelipper is 346,
Yeah, that's
so
a huge difference.
substantially bulkier, which would definitely make a big difference at this CP range, right?
Yeah.
Ducklet's pretty bulky, so like if you sort by stat product, you can see like, you know, Chansey's obviously the bulkiest, Blitzy here. But like when we
triple Chansey line.
you could like Onyx is like bulky, it's up here like 488, right? Like Ducklet's not that far off that, right? So
and so
you look at these, a lot of these aren't meta Pokemon, so
I mean Onyx has had play in previous Little Cups, I think.
no, Onyx is decent. Onyx is, yeah, from the, I'm saying most of them.
Yeah.
Like, I would say of this list of like stat product, like Chansey is viable for sure. So is Shelmet. So is Onyx.
So you better not be saying Metapod has seen play.
Metapod's
we're gonna have.
busted.
No, but I think
know it's busted.
Kakuna is sort of like a meme pick with Poison Sting, Return, Struggle.
But like, if you're excelling a Kakuna for Little Cup, I want to know who you are.
I think Kakuna Matata did. Kakuna
Did he
Matata.
actually?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I'm pretty sure he has a Little Cup Kakuna built. Level 50.
I'm surprised to see that Bubble Beam only does 31% to an Onyx from Ducklet. Like,
Well,
I know
it's not a very good move, right?
Right,
It's like two
right.
bulky Pokemon. Bubble Beam's a pretty weak move, so
each wing attack does 3%, so you couldn't tank 2 Bubble Beams. You can only tank 1.
I mean, when I'm looking at this here, like Steelix is not that much like Glacier, and like I just feel like Steelix is like better. Like if we had to rank all the ground types, like Onyx is down here like 23, and like you have like G-Fisk, Steelix is like 2, 3, 4, right? And even Swinub.
Well, yeah, I'd put probably G-Fisk over Steelix. Because G-Fisk would be able to beat the Steelix, I would say the Ducklet, and the Onyx as well.
Yeah, it can, but you have to realize like something like Dragon Tail is like really powerful at the 500 CP.
Mm-hmm.
Like even resisted, like the thing is you still can't you still have to probably land an Earthquake on like a Steelix. You're not going to be able to Rock Slide it.
But how many Dragon Tails can you take? So each Dragon Tail is doing a 6.1% from a Shadow. That's nuts.
So this is with baiting, right? So like if you turn baiting off, Shadow Steelix wins.
Yeah,
and
right.
you have to bait them. That's what I'm saying. Like it seems dominant.
What if you turn baiting off on the Steelix?
It's losing.
Okay.
They can get to 2 Earthquakes
But
as long as you
point made.
That's the thing about the Little Cup is like it's not like Great League. They don't have the bulk to be able to like work around these things, right? Like if you have fast move pressure, it doesn't matter if it's resisted or not. Like it's still going to be chunking. So you definitely need to be very careful with how you use your shields. The one thing I will say is though, sometimes a lot of G-Fix weren't running Earthquake. They were running Muddy Water.
Oh, okay.
So if you look at Muddy Water, then it's like completely dominant for G-Fizz.
Interesting.
Because it really helps you in the mirror.
Yeah.
And like Earthquake is such high energy that you don't really need Earthquake in most situations.
That's thinking outside the box.
No, I think that's a common moveset people will run in Little Cup, Muddy Water.
I don't remember seeing it. I probably saw it at some point, but I do not remember it. Also, God of War, I've turned Streamlabs back on. Sometimes it auto shuts off for some reason, so the quote function will work again.
Yeah, Dudan said, shout out to the other XL Zigzagoon trainers. Yeah, like, if you can search here by like XL, right? So you can see the top rank one is a Galarian Zigzagoon, which is actually pretty good. It's pretty bulky, like 459.
Okay.
As you can see, it's similar. It's a bit bulkier than similar to like a Ducklet. Has pretty good typing. Like the Galarian Stunfisk matchup is pretty neutral considering you're running like Tackle. But you can see like it has some nice wins. Scruppy, Swinub, Hooper, Mantine, like some decent wins for sure. These are XL ones. Azrael. Igglybuff's also a cool one too. Sorry, what were you saying?
No, never mind.
I'm just looking at the strictly XL ones. Like Igglybuff's pretty cool because it's a normal fairy with like Body Slam. Wild Charge, you can also run Shadow Ball on it as well.
Body Slam it beats elite though.
Yeah, it's legacy. But I mean, if you're building a Wigglytuff for Little Cup, like, what's an elite charge TM, right? Azrael's an interesting one that I've always kind of wanted to try, but I don't have a hundo. You need a hundo, and it only gets to
I have a hundo.
411. You have a hundo, Azrael?
Yeah.
Level 50.
I'm not going to spend that many XLs on it though.
That's very
that's
annoying.
what I was trying to remember. I don't know if it was in Jungle Cup or sorry, another Little Cup. Do you remember, Love?
Which one? Mama Climbs?
Mama Climbs used Igglybuff to get to Legend, like her first time.
Yeah, I think she was using it before in Jungle Cup, but I'm pretty sure the cup she hit Legend in was Little Cup Remix. Igglybuff seems a little bit more better in like the open Little Cups, from what I saw.
Yeah. Probably. I don't. I wish I would remember what the meta was like back then. I can't imagine there would have been much Stunfisk and Steelix around. Surely Stunfisk and Steelix would have been ineligible for like Wild Charge.
For which one?
So busted in the remix.
Oh, you can run Shadow Ball on Igglybuff too.
I think she ran Wild Charge from memory.
Pretty sure she ran Shadow Ball.
Okay.
Like 99% sure, because I was like coaching her a bit.
Okay.
During that time. Yeah. Oh, so for Little Cup Remix, Steelix, there's no evolutions allowed in that one. Keep in mind. So
for remix,
that's
of
only
Little Cup? Really?
Because the original Little Cup is only stage 1 that have evolutions. So Little Jungle Cup is just any Pokemon under 1500 or 500 CP that meets the typing requirements.
I thought you said evolutions weren't allowed in remix. I'm like, wait, why did they change the whole rule set? You're getting confused because I said she played Little Cup Remix, not Little Jungle Cup Remix. Right.
That's why you're getting confused.
Yes.
There's Little Cup and there's Little Jungle Cup.
Yep.
So Little Jungle Cup is only normal grass, electric, poison, ground, flying, bug, and dark type. And Shuckle and Smeargle are banned. And you have to be below 500 CP. And Pokemon do not need to be able to evolve. So luckily they banned Shuckle.
Yeah.
Because if you see Shuckle for Little League,
it would be like
how do you spell it?
Unthinkable. Thank you for the follow, 505 user. Mooncoon says, do you put a Ducklet on your team?
Probably.
Yeah, it's good.
How the fuck do you spell Shuckle?
S-H-U-C-K.
Oh yeah, that would make sense. Okay, so stat product is close to, it's like around the same as Chansey. Yeah, no Shuckles allowed, unfortunately. Yeah, Ducklet seems pretty good. Honestly, Onyx looks pretty darn good too. Personally, though, like, I think my favorite Pokemon to run in this cup, and I'm not sure if the meta's changed a ton, but like Altaria was just insane. Like it's rank 8, right? For good reason. Like you can see the key wins here. Okay, it's losing the Ducklet. I'm sure that's bait dependent, right?
That's like very close against Stunfisk.
Dude, it's so close against Stunfisk because one rock slide doesn't KO you.
Yeah.
So obviously with Ducklet, they're baiting you. It's bait dependent matchup, right? Like in the 2 shield, they're double baiting you, landing a Brave Bird with 7 HP. Like, come on. Shadow Ducklet, you can just Dragon Breath through basically. I think Altaria is my favorite Pokemon. I think last time I did this cup, I was running Altaria and Chansey together. Don't hate me. I think I was doing a duo stream with Mama Climbs at one point, and like I was running Chansey, and she was just dying because I was like, it was like the battles were taking so long for Little Co. Like she was done like a minute and a half, not even like a minute for her battles, and then I'm like sitting there like 3.5 minutes later, Chansey's Zen headbutting down like a Scruffy or something. Like,
I mean,
that's when Chansey becomes really good though. If there's a lot of people that start using like poisons and stuff, it becomes really strong.
Right. Yeah. It's annoying because I finally hit Legend early enough in a season so that I could start doing Meme Team Mondays again, but now I'll be away for a month, so I won't be able to do it. Otherwise, I would absolutely do a triple Chansey Lion team.
Happeny's also level 50, so there's no way you're doing that.
I mean, just make a level 41, whatever.
So, the other thing I will say is the lineup, the one team I was thinking of that sounds interesting is Altaria, Eevee, and Pikachu Libre.
Liquibum, hey, what's up?
What do you think of that team?
What was it?
Altaria. Well, okay, first you can talk about what team you're using.
So this was suggested in chat. I think Mooncoon. Oh no, Do the Ant suggested it. This is Altaria, G-Fisk, and Ducklet.
Yeah, G-Fisk Double Flyer seems like a pretty common team. Seems pretty ABB. Looks pretty decent. You might be core broken potentially by like a Pikachu Libre. Could potentially sweep you. But other than that, seems pretty strong.
I mean, looks like G-Fisk is letting you down here.
Why?
No, you're in the threats list. Like, it's G-Fisk is losing to Altaria and Ducklet. Hang on, maybe did my X's and O's reverse themselves or something? Because that seems so weird. That Steelix would lose to Altaria and Ducklet as well.
I don't know, man. Where's Wobbuffet? I don't think Wobbuffet's allowed because it's a pure Psychic type. And Psychic is not one of the allowed typings, as we already discussed here. So, Normal, Grass, Electric, Poison, Ground, Flying, Bug, and Dark. So you have to be either dual typing with that, or at least have one of those typings if you're a monotype, right? So Psychic is not allowed typing with a monotype. There will be Psychic types just because of the dual types, right? So like if I go here, so but they don't look very good. Natu, Swoobat, Galarian Slowbro, Malamar doesn't look very good. Are you muted or something? Or are you just not talking?
No. Just, I was allowing you to talk, Lyle.
Okay, well, you can just say yup or something, you know.
Don't tell me how to listen.
Yep.
Thank you. Okay, so this was a team that I was potentially looking at. I'm not sure how good it is, but it could be good.
Yep.
Thank you, Lachlan. You're really good at this.
No.
None of my Pikachu Libre have been under 500 CP yet.
Just trade with someone.
Sure.
I'll trade with you, Fish.
Are you legend?
I have a Pikachu Libre.
Oh,
Thank you
do?
very much.
Yeah.
You did get one, didn't you? Everyone got one.
He's got 2 probably. So this guy, he's such a friggin' like he's up on his like Mount Pius, as they say. Now he hit legend. Oh, up on Mount Pius. Doesn't even tag me when he hits legend. Like I'm watching a bit in the morning. I go to work. I don't even know what happened. Although I did tell him not to change the team because the team looked very strong. So don't change the team, even if you lose like one bad set and start molding. Because I was worried he was going to do that. And then next time I was going to watch him stream, he's going to be at the 2600s again, just like slamming his fist on the desk about how much he hates the algorithm. So
that sounds very accurate.
Yeah, nah.
I wanna. Okay, are you like using a Lachlan soundboard?
No, I'm not. Weirdly. do you want a soundboard? We can give Lyle some.
I think that would be very funny.
yeah, body slam Eevee.
Yeah, body slam Eevee. Jungle Cup.
Why
It
not
is
Lachlan
legacy
Gordon?
as well. Eevee is legacy, but I remember last time this cup was around, Caleb Pang was talking about how it's like the best safe swap in the cup
Eevee.
because it has quick attack and body slam, so it gets there like super fast. It's like quick attack's like power snow, right? So
It's got reasonable bulk, right?
Yeah, it's decent stats. If you look at switches, it's one of the best switches in the meta.
Yeah. I remember talking about this on GoCast. Number 5.
So, yeah, number 5. So, which is pretty strong. And it does have dig, which kind of sucks, but like, hey, something. But you will start seeing like double Vigoroth. I think Vigoroth was pretty common last time this cup's around, especially if you see people safe swapping like Eevee and stuff. That's why I was thinking like Altaria is like good pair with it potentially, because you can help beat some of the flyer fighters. But maybe, yeah.
So there's literally nothing that can core break Altaria Ducklet.
How about
Altaria G-Fisk.
I mean, Altaria does a pretty good job at core breaking about those.
Yeah, opposing Altaria, I guess. Well, I mean, you land a Brave Bird in Altaria, what happens then?
It dies. What about so Skarmory, it says
78%.
loses to Ducklet, but it's like I wonder how close of a matchup that is. So again, this is baiting with Bubble Beam and landing a Brave Bird. So potentially Skarmory could be like a core breaker for Ducklet and Altaria. Like has potential abilities
Skarmory.
like win cons to beat both.
Okay. Restream bot is it just relays messages that are coming in from Discord or YouTube.
Because like if you're a steel type, you're gonna at least resist a fast move of both types, right?
Yeah.
So that's something like Skarmory has going for it.
And how much does a Brave Bird do to Skarmory from a Ducklet?
Does 55%. So like it can tank it from full health.
And then can you like farm it down from there? Once you shield a Brave Bird, maybe, or maybe even tank a Brave Bird?
Yeah, well, you win the zeros, so yes. Like very, very convincingly, you win the zeros here. Like this is, and they even bubble beam you, and your Brave Bird Your Brave Bird does 82%. Just FYI.
Mm-hmm.
So Brave Bird from Skarmory does 82% to a Ducklet.
So it'll KO with the wing attacks. With the air slashes, sorry.
Yeah, and Air Slash is doing 5.7%. So like 3 Air Slashes. And your Brave Bird's KOing, basically. Yeah. But the thing also is, like, while it has decent matchups with both these, it doesn't necessarily beat all of these. Like you can see the matchup with Altaria is a little sketchy. Like, you technically lose the zeros to Altaria. Because Dragon Breath's just, like, chunk.
Yeah.
Even resisted, right?
Yeah, 2-shot Altaria. I mean, if we look at leads... I mean...
Well, there is Cottony. You know, there's going to be fairies.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that might be... That might be the play to counter.
So if we look at the fairies, we have Cottony. We have Togekiss.
Igglybuff.
Igglybuff has Feint Attack, right? So... Oh, interesting. Jigglypuff is now higher ranked than Igglybuff.
Body Slam, Disarming Voice. I'm just thinking with Wild Charge, the Igglybuff could core break that Ducklet and Altaria core.
Yeah, could definitely do that for sure. Definitely beats Altaria pretty handily. Again, Ducklet, it's baiting here. Only problem is it is a little slow with Feint Attack. You know, not quite as fast. But I guess
it's not that slow, isn't it? It's like 6 energy per Feint Attack, right?
Yeah, 4 damage, 6 energy here against the Ducklet. So, I mean, it's not amazing.
Yeah, so it's
like
if
you can
Vine Whip into Frenzy Plant, I guess it's like the same energy generation. 665.
Yeah, but you're running Body Slam, which is 3 turns.
I'm
right?
thinking to get to
or
Wild
3.
Charge.
Wild Charge is 45 energy,
Yeah.
so
Like Frenzy Plant.
So it wouldn't be 665 because Vine Whip doesn't. Vine Whip generates 8 energy.
Because I'm an idiot. Yeah.
Yes.
Go on.
So, I mean, not an idiot. You just forgot. So if you look at Igglybuff here, like, it is actually 6 Feint Attacks to Body Slam every time, and it's 8-7 to Wild Charge. So substantially slower.
Yeah. 16 turns followed by 14 turns.
But it does have a really nice typing, right? Galarian Weezing could be technically eligible in this cup. Keep in mind. I don't know if anyone saved the little cup Galarian Weezing, but we're just looking at fairy types here. Dedenne, there's a core breaker for Ducklet and Pelipper, or Ducklet and Altaria, right?
Maybe.
Yep, beats Altaria.
Check the different shield scenarios.
Yeah. Oh man, looks like can Altaria Dragon Breath through it? Okay. It still wins, but it's very close.
It's close, yeah.
Maybe if I give it a better ranked one here. Maybe there's a Dragon Breath pulse point or something. Ooh, Dedenne loses.
Oh, no.
If it's a high ranked Altaria. Can you move your thing for me? Lyle not talking about his favorite Mon, Lickitung, Sag. I mean, I wouldn't say Lickitung's my favorite Mon, but yeah, Lickitung is pretty good in this cup for sure.
I do hear you talking about it like non-stop.
Do I?
Yeah.
I'm a good Lickitung user. So.
A good Lickitung user.
Yeah, it's ranked 45. Like, it's got pretty solid matchups against a lot of things. Like, I would definitely say it's very neutral and very strong for sure. But it just depends on how popular some of the other, like, counter users are going to be. If I remember correctly, like, Scrafty was really strong last time. So if you have a little cup Scrafty, now is probably the time to bust it out. I don't know if you save someone.
That's right, do the ant.
Yeah, that's me. I'm a good Lickitung user.
Shadow Swinub could be nice.
I'm not sure if Shadow is really necessary, but...
Well, it is... Oh, hang on, I'm looking at leads. The Shadow is ranked higher.
Is it?
Yeah. 89.3 versus 88.8.
Yeah, it's weird because it's not a very bulky Pokemon, so you would think maybe in the little cup, like, you wouldn't necessarily want to go Shadow, but that is interesting.
There we go.
Oh, I finally have a quote. That's awesome.
I'm sure you've had others.
How can I check?
There's no way, unfortunately. I think maybe...
There's no database?
There's a database, yeah, but that you can't, like, bring it up in chat. I could... If you really want to know, I can search through it in Streamlabs.
Yeah, I would just be curious, maybe, but it's no big deal.
That's fine. We'll do it.
Busted! Yo, what's up, Matthew?
Trying to get the Lyle soundboard going. Next we'll have... What the fuck, trainer?
Sounds very...
And then we'll take those.
Yep. That's exactly right.
Let's see... Quotes.
You don't have to look it up right now.
Well,
You can do it later.
I'm going to be doing other stuff later.
Well, you could do it another time. Did he say Trays is gonna clap you?
Ooh.
Shut the fuck up, bozo.
So the only other Lyle related quote is Lyle is like Blepnir, but if he was smart. And that's from Gardevoir.
See, I told you I don't have any quotes.
We just established you do, Lyle.
Oh, that's true. But it's not my quote.
Yeah, you didn't put it in there. Brakerto, hey. Also, Rants to Dance, thank you for the follow. Okay, so... I mean, Swinub can take it up to Ducklet, I guess. The problem is Ducklet can just go straight Bubble Beam.
Yeah. Swinub's interesting for sure. I definitely think it's pretty strong. I mean, it probably does pretty well against Altaria, just because of the double super effective powder snows.
Yeah.
It's Icy Wind, right? Icy Wind Body Slam?
Yeah. It does... Body Slam does 40.5% to a Ducklet.
Does it have any other moves? Just wondering.
Frustration?
Okay, no.
It does have Rock Slide.
Interesting.
That is interesting. I mean, Body Slam is really good for that quick fire damage. Like you can.
Yeah, Powder
overload
Snow,
some
Body
Pokemon.
Slam, it's a good combination, right? Like, no wonder it's ranked so high. Like, if you look at the things ranked high, like in Little Cup, you have like Wing Attack, Bubble Beam, Double Kick, Body Slam, you know, Infestation, Body Slam. Then you have like a lot of fast move pressure, Dragon Breath, Charm, and then Scruppy's here with its Poison Sting spam, right? So.
Yeah.
Definitely think it's very important. I definitely would. Yeah, I'm not sure what I would run, but I have a GFIS as well, so I could possibly also run GFIS.
Yeah, I feel like if you wanted to run Swin Up with Rock Slide, then you'd just run GFIS.
Oh, you have Powder Snow, which is a bit more fast move pressure against like flying types and stuff, right?
But also, isn't G-Fisk a lot bulkier? What do we got? 419 versus 380. That's a bit of a difference. Shelmet is one we haven't looked at.
It's bulky. It's really strong.
Yeah.
Like it's just a good generalist. Like if you're looking for like a third that you can't quite kind of fit something onto your team, Shelmet like kind of fits in there. Like even like matchups against like Ducklet and stuff, let's just say, like Body Slam is still doing like about a 26%, so about a quarter, and like you get there super fast. So like if you like, let's say it's in the lead or something, if you can get some energy, you can start spamming off those Body Slams, right? So I definitely think it's really strong. Togekiss is interesting. I don't remember it being very used very often. The bite users for sure. No, Shadow Dragonite, I'm not sure. You need a really special one to have it this low.
Yeah.
Because it's level 4 to level 5, and I believe you haven't been able to get a Shadow that low in many years. So if you do have one, it's quite old.
Yeah, Deepa and I were speculating on that on this week's episode.
What?
Like how on earth do you get a Shadow Dragonite? Because rank 1's level 5. Like you gotta have a level 5 Dratini.
There, like when Rockets were first released and like a long time ago, like people have legacy like shadows that are like level 5, level 4 or something. So it is possible, but it's highly unlikely. Yep.
Whooper. Shadow
double
Whooper, I think
so everyone should have like a double though.
Absolutely busted.
So I was just gonna say, because before we pass like the drafty, make sure like I think it's gonna be very strong. And doubles, like it's very similar to like Lickitung. It has really nice charge moves. Like it doesn't necessarily get walled by anything. So like there's no like real like fighting steel types or any of that type of stuff. So I think doubles like very good generalist. Like as a closer, it's ring 95.9, and you like to look at the charger. 97.6 is a charger, which is pretty strong according to Fish. So it's ranked 4 as a charger.
Yeah.
So
unfortunately, the Wooloo you get from GBL rewards will be too high to turn into a little cup.
They just had an event like a week or 2 weeks ago where Wooloo was spawning in the wild.
Did they?
Yes, it was for the Pokemon Sleep event.
There you go.
I guarantee you everyone in this chat right now has a Wooloo that probably can go for Little Cup. If they were smart, they would have saved a double for Little Cup.
Chat, do you want to confirm or deny?
Can I have an ice cream? Please?
Oh, can I have an ice cream?
No. Fine. Okay. What do you pair with double? Something that can beat, like, preferably something that can beat, the other fighters like Vigoroth.
Rancidem says, I will confirm, not very smart.
Okay. So we have one not very smart. Okay.
So Firebrand says they've got one. Rancidem clearly doesn't. Angry Bunnyman traded all of his.
Not very smart.
I'll give that I'll put that down as a point to you though. That he at one point had one. That could have been a little cup, Woolly.
I have a little cup rank 40 double that I've been saving since August 31st, 2021.
Wow.
And it's still a Wooloo. So.
Wow.
Alright, keep going. What did you say? Whooper you love?
Yeah,
you love
Whooper.
Whooper?
I think, yeah, Whooper's always given me so much trouble with all of my little cup teams. It's obviously busted against all the steals. Like with the body slam, it does have play against the ducklet. Like you can build up, like if you can get it locked in against a steel type, you can come out of that with enough energy to then start threatening the ducklet as well. It gets the ducklet down, just from a standing start, it gets the ducklet down to 23, and that is within one body slam.
Mm-hmm.
So like, yeah, you come out with a body slam banked and you're laughing. Just has to worry about the grasses.
Yeah.
But even then, like, you know, bank up some body slams, you can overcome some of these.
Like Chikorita, I'm not sure like how common that one will be, but Cottony for sure.
Cottony will be
usually pretty popular.
Yeah. So then I'd probably pair Whooper with Altaria, I guess.
Well, you have to find a way to beat Cottony, right?
Yeah, right. So Whooper with the ducklet.
You could run like double flying backline. You could run like Golbat too, or something like that.
Or Altaria. So like, you could run Whooper in the Golbat would have to be the one. Man, there's so many really good flyers.
Mm-hmm. So just get your G-Fisk out, right?
Yeah. So okay, we're kind of solidifying where the meta lines are. So it's like Flyer, Steel, and then like Mudboy / Grass.
I remember like anti-flyer, yeah. Like
yeah,
Steel, I would put like anti-flyer, like it's like Swinub.
Anti-flyer.
Yeah, Swinub kind of fills the role of like Steel / anti-flyer, right? So, or like Onyx does sort of the same sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Now Wigglytuff's ranked number 25 here.
Okay, what the fuck is going on here? It says Abomasnow is losing to Altaria. That can't be right. The fuck?
Check your CPs.
500 to 1497. Right.
Well, that'll do it.
That'll do it. Now I've got to redo that whole Altaria Ducklet combination as well.
See, we figured it out. Fish is down. Yeah, Wigglytuff's interesting because now it has
this a long time ago.
Oh yeah, disarming voice, right?
Alright, well now this is making a lot more sense. Steelix is a core breaker, Ducklet's a core breaker, Onyx is a core breaker, Graveler, Geodude, Togedemaru. So a lot of rocks and electrics.
Mm-hmm.
Pikachu with a Shaman Scarf.
Because that one has Grass Knot, I think.
Oh, really? That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. I think I just transferred one the other day. I was like, I don't care about this anymore.
Hmm. Okay, so what if I... So what about like Altaria Double Ground? A Bomber Snow would be a pretty big problem. Lickitung, Drifloon. Drifloon is like reasonably common. Especially if Wooper is super common. Like, there'll be a lot of Drifloon coming out to counter it.
Mm-hmm. Vigoroth?
Mm-hmm.
I remember Vigoroth being very common. So...
Tiny Vigoroth. So Ducklet Double Ground seems pretty good.
So I remember, before they nerfed Charm, Cottonee actually used to be G-Fisk
Far out.
in the little cup. Yeah. But now it doesn't. Which makes sense.
Oh yeah, it makes no sense for it to beat it in the first place.
It probably still beats it with Razor Leaf.
Double pretty safe against this line.
Yeah, double looks pretty safe in general, right?
Yeah,
Like,
there's because really not much counter users, is there? There's Scrafty.
and both those take super effective from fighting back, right? So, as a normal type, like, it's nice having the fighting damage that you can dish back, right?
Yeah,
I'm
so
just gonna get a
Vigoroth
water one
might
second.
actually be pretty. Vigoroth and double, you're right, might be pretty good. Scrafty's alright. See ya. Oh, great! That's an excellent shot of Lyle's butt. I'm really glad we saw that. Is Wild Charge preferred? Let's Matrix battle that and find out. Whoops. Double with tackle? No. Get out of here, tackle. We don't want you.
I'm a what? Kardashian? I don't get it.
It's alright, you don't need to. It's fine. Looks like Wild Charge is definitely better on the double. Yeah, with Payback you're gaining Nidoran and Wooper, but you're losing a Abomasnow, Chansey, Dino, Double, Ducklet, Incineroar, Litleo, Skarmory, and Swinub.
Well, you also would be... What did you say? Wild Charge is better?
Yeah, Wild Charge on double instead of Payback.
Wait, how are you losing Swinub
Abomasnow,
with
though.
Payback? How does that make sense?
Yeah, so it's got to be something with the Sims. Oh, so it's probably no, because a lot of these Sims you'd basically like Wild Charge would just be
The
that.
second one has Tackle, they're saying.
Oh, that's
Fish,
that's the problem.
you're so clueless.
Can
I stream with this guy once a week? Oh my god.
Ring XD says, how do you think Shadow Steelix will do?
Seems very strong based on what we saw. Like, it seems like one of those things that if you like save a couple shields for it. Oh, so it looks like Payback's better, right?
Much
Got
better.
it.
Never mind.
Yeah, I was thinking like G-Fizz, Steelix, like there's all these steel types or ground types specifically as well that you kind of want Payback for that extra damage. Yeah, Steelix look very strong. Like, it's one of those things where like you save a couple shields for it in the back, and if you like chip down your opponent's team again, like it could do some heavy damage with like those psychic fangs, right?
Do you need the shadow though? You could get away with a regular, right?
Yeah, but you do get that extra dragon tail damage with the shadow, right?
So like, let's look at Steelix versus Shadow Steelix in like the 2 shields.
Give Earthquake on that one, by the way. You're really good, doing a good job checking these.
Why the fuck did it give it Earthquake Crunch?
PvP poke, it's making you, you know, get on your toes.
So the regular will beat Cottony and Togekiss and Whimsicott. That's wild.
Interesting. So good to know that the added bulk does help in some of those matchups there. But Shadow can beat Scruppy and Lickitung, which is also nice.
I think I'm preferring the regular. I'm preferring the...
doubt.
Yeah.
Well, we already saw that the Shadow can possibly overcome a G-Fisk too, right? Depending on the right scenario.
True.
So, I mean, I think I would probably go for the Shadow if I had it. Just for like I said, at the little cup, you kind of want that like fast move damage if you can get it. So, speaking of little cup, looks like Mama Climbs is best budding a Zigzagoon.
Okay.
So,
let's bring out the double counter.
okay, yeah, double counter. Let's go.
Or a double fight, like double Big Earth, like double normal safe swap. I mean, the regular Steelix does lose against the Stunfisk, but that's if they bait twice.
Oh yeah, we also did say that if they have Muddy Water, it doesn't really matter anyways, right? So.
Yeah, Muddy Water they don't have to bait at all. And yeah, that's against the Shadow as well. I mean, so Togekiss and Whimsicott probably won't be that common. Cottony will be, and I like the idea of, like, you could probably fool someone into swapping in their Cottony against your Dragon
Your
Tail
Steel
user.
type?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like if you swap a Steelix, the first thing they're not thinking is I'm gonna kind of swap with my fairy,
No,
my
they might
charm
not have
user.
something
But
else. They might not have anything else there. Do IVs matter here? I only have one Licky under 500 CP from the wild, but it has bad IVs. I imagine Lickitung would benefit a lot from having better IVs.
I mean, you need a lead charge TM as well. So
yeah,
I would probably advise against. I would probably say to use other stuff. Like, there's lots of things you can use. There's lots of things you can use in this cup that are eligible for, like, what is it? What does it look? Stage 1 or what is it? How do I look that up? Stage. Oh.
I don't think there is a.
There's gotta be. They have all sorts of them that you don't know.
Click on the question mark. Yeah, no, I don't think there is. Oh, hang on. We got. No.
Starter, Shadow, Ultra Beast, XL, Gen 1.
Nope.
That's bullshit.
Yeah. So you shit out PvP poke.
Well, I'm just thinking of like if maybe like if you did want to build some things for this cup, maybe your best use of resources would be like something that also can be used in the regular little cup too, right? So that's why like I would definitely recommend something like Ducklet. If we're looking at this list here, Ducklet can be used in the little cup. Scruppy can, but it's not very good in the other cup. Cottony for sure. Like Ducklet and Cottony are probably like the two most meta little cup Pokemon. So if you had to like prioritize, I would say those two for sure. Then like looking down the list here,
Wooper.
Stunky gets Wooper, Stunky gets some play in other little cups for sure. Zigzagoon is come back time and time again, like open little cup. Zigzagoon's very strong. I know it's XL, but I would rather put resources into a Zigzagoon, XL Zigzagoon than a poor IV Lickitung where I have to use Elite Charge TM, right? Onyx is also used in other little cups. We already talked about Wooper. Eevee can be used as well. Technically, Lickitung can be used in the other little cup as well. But again, I would probably wait. Like, there's going to be more events where Lickitung spawning in the wild. So you can get like a decent one for little cup. Like, I think the Lickitung I have saved for Little Cup is like rank 182. It's not amazing, but it's like pretty good.
How does Barboach do against Ducklet?
Not very good.
With Ice Beam,
Ice Beam
and Mud Bomb.
I feel like Wooper is better because you get to the moves quicker and they're both non-stab, and I think you just want to be spammier regardless. Like, I've played that matchup before. It's not amazing. Like, I think you might be able to win, like, maybe the Zero Shield if they go straight Bubble Beam, but probably not even that. So, let's see here. Ducklet, I mean, Barboach is interesting, too, because it does have different moveset options. You could run Water Gun. You have Ice Beam, you have Aqua Tail, right? But like Ice Beam does 50%, so
yeah, so you need to land 2, and you're probably not getting to 2.
like maybe if they have Aerial Ace, you don't make it to 2 Ice Beams. Because it's 55 energy, right? So yeah. Unless you could run like a double Mud Boy strategy if you really wanted to do something like crazy like that. But also, like, keep in mind, like, Swampert's eligible in this cup. Like, there's lots of other like if you look at ground and water. Oh no, it's ground and water. So you can see the Mud Boys. Like, Swampert's here at 89. Not too bad.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not sure I want to use an Elite TM on that.
Well, you're telling me you didn't save a Little Cup Swampert?
No, I didn't. I'm scuffed. I'll admit it.
I have a Little Cup rank 17 Swampert.
Jeez.
Already evolved. Wait, you're telling me you didn't evolve a Little Cup Poliwrath during last week's event?
I did, actually, yeah.
Perfect. See, now Fish is starting to get it. I like it. I like it.
Actually, that's a good thought. No, water is not allowed, is it?
No, water is not allowed,
okay.
I think.
Yeah, so Poliwrath.
It's ground.
Yeah.
Or...
So yeah, Poliwrath. Poliwrath would be good, like with the Ice Punch counter power.
Oh yeah, counter is really strong in this cup. So like, any sort of counter user is really strong, for sure. I think Poliwrath would be too strong. Let me double check and see what's Scrafty. Oh, I have a Little Cup rank 91 Scrafty. Pretty good, right?
Yeah. Let's see, what else can we look at? Mantine?
I have a Mantine built for Little Cup. I didn't like it very much when I
Really?
was using it last time, but maybe it's better now with wing attack buff. So
I'm interested in the Mantine versus Altaria matchup.
ETM Ironhead? Why would you ETM Ironhead? I'm pretty sure Rock Slide is the legacy move. I don't think Ironhead is legacy,
Is
is
Rock
it?
Legacy?
On Onyx, yes.
Huh.
Ironhead is legacy too. Oh my god! Don't tell me you ETM'd Ironhead. Oh my god!
no.
Heavy Slam, and Ironhead are the exact same charge move. Like we can look here at moves, and we can look at steel moves, and then if we look at
You're
here,
looking up fast moves.
oh you're right, you're right. Look at fast moves.
Are you fine?
Yeah, I can turn it off if you want. You're fine.
I don't want to be.
She doesn't want to be seen. Okay, so let's look here at energy. So we have here Ironhead and Heavy Slam.
Yeah, they are lit.
70
legit
damage,
the exact same.
50. It's the exact same move. So, yeah, that's a waste of Elite TM, unfortunately. Sorry for your loss.
So Mantine beats Altaria in the ones with a bait. I believe that does need to, like, you do need to bait. I don't think you get to 2. Oh, you do get to a second. There you go. Look at that. You can just straight Ice Beam and beat Altaria in the ones.
It's pretty, it's a pretty good bait though, right? Because like, most people are gonna shield, right? Since it's like it's gonna one-shot you, right? So, I would say either way, it's a good bait.
In an endgame situation though, where like your opponent knows,
Yeah,
that you
50-50.
yeah,
Yeah.
then I'd probably just go straight for the Ice Beam.
Let me see what I think my Mantine I built was like dog shit though. It's a rank 600. What? This is the... Oh my god. Wait till I tell you the IVs on my Mantine. Apparently it's a rank 607 for the Little Cup. What do you think would be weird IVs to have on a Little Cup Mantine?
1497.
Oh, it's a 403.
Ooh. Yeah.
And it gets to 497 CP, and it's a rank 607 apparently.
That's weird. That is.
But I
indeed
saved.
weird.
I have another one now. It's a Little Cup rank 66. I just need to spend 76,000 Stardust to build it. Is it worth it?
So you're gonna
Is the
build a
question.
second Little Cup Mantine?
I don't know. Don't tempt me.
I mean, it's looking okay. Like, it'll beat your fighters. It beats Altaria. Keep doing it. I want to know how it does against G-Fisk and Steelix. Each Bubble Beam doing 25%, Rock Slide doing 66%, so probably not great is the answer to that. Well, look at that. Hang on. Mantine wins the ones. Going straight Ice Beam?
Against what?
Against
G-Fisk?
G-Fisk.
Okay. I mean, that's the thing about G-Fisk, man. It's like you got Mud Shot, right? Like, Wing Attack is doing way more damage than Mud Shot, right?
Oh, hang on. This is with Bubble. Bubble Mantine.
I still feel like Wing Attack is probably, like, pretty good for it.
No, you do lose the ones. You lose all the even shields if you're not running bubble. Then again, I think I was running bubble as the fast move against the Altaria as well and still winning that. Yeah. Which is very interesting. So maybe bubble is the way to go.
You still beat Altaria with bubble,
Yeah.
but then you're worse against. I don't know. I think wing attack's the way to go. It's wing attack, dude. Don't disparage wing attack.
Well, don't get married to wing attack just because it has been good in literally every other situation.
Just think about how common Ducklet's going to be, right? You put bubble on it, like you're instantly going to get like clapped by all the other things, right?
I mean, it's trade-offs, right? With bubble, you do worse against Ducklet, but you do better against G-Fisk, and I'll check the Steelix matchup as well. You're winning against Steelix, so like you're beating the Steels at the cost of Ducklet.
Okay.
What about like double? Double with payback, of course. Wild Charge would win. But what about payback double? Mantine's losing all even shields.
You have tackle on it again?
Yes. But why is it automatically going to tackle? Who's running tackle on double?
You could run tackle. Tackle's a good move. It's stab. It like hits pretty hard. Why not?
Because double kicks her. Yeah, okay, so you're losing either way to double, whether you have bubble or wing attack.
What happens if you just go straight bubble beam? You just like bubble beam it to death.
Huh.
Easy. See? Wing attack, baby. Let's Foca go.
Interesting. Just play Scratch Legacy Night Slash Persian. I'm just saying though, it's an option. Like if your team needs a bit more protection against the G-Fist Steelix, Bubble's the way to go.
Yeah, bubble could be interesting.
Scratch surely better than tackle? I don't think so. Let's see. So Bomb Snow we haven't really taken a look at yet. Really close matchup with Ducklet. Ducklet can just go straight Bubble Beam though.
Yeah.
Each weather ball doing 47%. So that's another one of those situations where you bank energy. I mean that there are a lot of teams that would I can see basically two emergent strategies. One is all fast move pressure, which we've seen in plenty of little cards before, and the other one is teams that rely on the banking of energy to overcome bad matchups in the back.
Yeah, I'm not sure I would run that.
Dragon Breath.
Yeah, Dragon Breath, of course. Dragon Breath's always going to be strong. Nidoran is like if we're looking at some of the lower rank stuff, Nidoran's always interesting. Like Poison Sting users, right? They're super spammy. Eevee we talked about. Pawniard is interesting typing, and it's hard. It is a little harder to get under.
Do the ant. I wouldn't actually. So for those type of Pokemon that you need to come out of the matchup with like a move or two stored, I prefer to have it as my closer, because that's when you have the most control over what it's matched up against. Because if you can like farm down an Altaria or something, then you can like start spamming weather balls and energy balls against your Steelixes and whatnot. Your Vigoroths.
Yeah, there is some interesting ones down here, like Noctowl.
Yeah.
Oh, why did you say it's so loud there?
Just agreeing with Do the Ant.
Umbreon is very bulky, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pikachu Libre. Again, I like Pikachu Libre a lot.
Yeah.
It is lower ranked,
move.
but if you look at its like top wins, like Ducklet, G-Fisk, Swinub, it has play into like Wooper and Pelipper's apparently losing to, probably just because it gets out spammed. Like it has potential play into these, like if you can get energy. And yeah, Flying Press hits really hard.
Yeah.
You do get Walled Dichotomy, but it could also run Charm if you want to get super degen with it.
Yeah, 82 points, Gardevoir.
I think another pick that I remember, like some people were running a lot, that was kind of a core breaker, but I'm not sure how good it will be these days, is Ferrothorn.
Not Parasite.
Ferroseed has Tackle, Iron Head, Flash Cannon.
Mm.
Ferrothorn, obviously, has Bullet Seed, Power Whip, Thunder, right? So, like, you can also run it with Mirror Shot. You have a lot of fast move pressure, or not fast, but you put out a lot of pressure on your opponents with this Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can see the matchups are pretty close here with a lot of core things, like Steelix, Ducklet even, like for instance, a Power Whip does 54% to a Ducklet, right? So yeah, I'm just looking at things I have built for Little Cup.
Okay.
That I remember using previously. I remember using Ferrothorn. I remember people thought it was like a pretty good core breaker in the meta at that time, at least.
Togedemaru,
yeah, I guess
recommending Wild Charge Gyro Ball.
I don't know how much you're going to be using Togedemaru, right? But if you look at the top, like 2, 3, 4 are ground types. There's Wooper, there's Onyx. It is like decently ranked, but Gyro Ball, I guess, for some coverage. I'm not sure. Cottonee, I guess you can't beat Cottonee without Gyro Ball, is my assumption. But Gyro Ball does kind of suck too. So. Oh, sorry, Gardevoir. I didn't notice you said that Togedemaru was good. I mean, yeah, it looks pretty good.
Oh, I'm seeing the pattern now.
Togedemaru is really freaking strong. Probably gonna clap everything in this cup for sure.
I was like, this guy, just like, well, this loses to one Pokemon, so it's terrible. Oh, Gardevoir? Oh, yeah, no, it's great.
Yeah, there's your mouth. Shadow Meowth. Scratch, Body Slam, Night Slash.
Yeah, all right. I think we're getting to the end. Salandit. Yeah, how have we not seen Salandit yet?
It's pretty low ranked.
Wow.
I mean, this is with
That's
Poison
wild.
Jab. Maybe it's better with Incinerate. So it has 13 wins, 23 losses versus the key meta. Ember? I thought. Oh, it doesn't have Incinerate. It only has Ember.
Really?
Right. It's better with Ember, but yeah, I think Poison fast moves not going to be the greatest unless it's something like Scarippi, where its main purpose is just like energy generation, right? So yeah, like if it had Incinerate, it would be a lot better for sure. But it's the evolution that has Incinerate. And also, it's like really impossible to get a Salandit in general because you need to trade with someone who hatched it on a low-level account. So it's basically impossible to get a Salazzle at this time for Little Cup.
Yeah, because it's like even Salandit's difficult, right? You said?
Well, it's like if you look at the levels here, it's 15.5 to 19.5.
Okay.
So eggs hatch at level 20, right?
Yeah.
So you need to get someone whose account is below level 20 to hatch a Salandit in order to get
alone a Salazzle.
and then trade for it.
Yeah.
Salazzle needs to be level 7 or 8. So and they have to hatch a female. How many accounts would you have to create to hatch a female Salandit? Below, I think more than that, dude. I've hatched quite a few of those, and I have yet to get a female one, but I did get a couple given to me in trades, so...
Okay. Yeah, I should ask around for a female Salandit. Oh, because I don't have one. I've hatched like 2 Salandit ever. So, are you ready to raid someone?
Yep.
I'm thinking AJ.
I mean, it's up to you, man. Yeah, raid whoever you want.
Alright, well, I'm gonna raid AJ then. And there's nothing you can do about it. Uh-oh. We got suggestions now.
Oh, Evan's doing a Mario Kart stream.
A Mario Kart stream. Who's T-Pain? I don't know T-Pain. Oh, Wadaj. When did he start streaming?
He's been off and on streaming. I have no idea who T-Pain is. People that I know are live. Panic, Final Boss AJ, Ron Cam Jackson, Jengles, Dismal Viper, Battle Bill, Wadaj.
This guy, I've looked up T-Pain. He is not streaming Pokemon Go. Alright, let's go ahead with AJ.
Okay, perfect.
Bam. Intended for mature audiences, guys.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Hopefully this helps with your little Jungle Cup team building. We will be back. Well, I mean, we'll see. Lyle and I will both be in Japan. We'll see if we can put something together for the next. What's the next meta after this? It's like, is it open leagues?
Let me see here. It's going to be open leagues, all open, so we don't need to worry about
yeah,
it.
we don't. All right, never mind. Join us in a couple of weeks after we've both had our.
I might not be
asses
back
handed to us.
by that point, but speak for yourself, Bozo.
No, you'll drop in round 2, and I'll drop in round 3.
I'm gonna clap you in round 5.
Round 5. That's a prediction.
Yep.
I think that's going to be the upset of the tournament. Me too.
When I beat you? Oh, you 2-0ing me? I don't know. I might have to.
I'm gonna clap you, and
if you-
everyone's going to be like, "Oh, this guy."
If you beat me, I might have to like drudge up
Quit.
some of our old practice videos just to prove that I can beat you.
Yeah, but then I'd just like point to the challenge bracket for Worlds. And,
Lyle
yeah,
versus
right.
Elite round 1? Yo, the fuck?